positive in the nature and it is as a electronegative in the nature. The reason being, if you are going to look at electronic configuration, for the sodium it is 281 and for the chlorine it is 287. Now we have learned in our junior classes that every element wants to attain its octet. या आप ये कह सकते हो कि हर एक एलिमेंट अपनी नियरेस्ट इनर्ट गैस की इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन चाहता है. So what is going to happen that this one electron is donated to the chlorine. When it is donated to the chlorine, तो यहाँ पे आपके पास 28 रह गया and over this side we have the 288. Okay, because the one electron is being donated by the sodium, therefore the plus charge comes over here, and as the one electron is accepted by the chlorine, so minus charge comes over here. As there is the formation of the ion, plus and minus का मतलब हो गया formation of the ion, therefore it is called as a ionic bond. Ionic bond का दूसरा नाम electrovalent bond भी है. Another bond is covalent bond. Covalent bond means that the sharing of the electrons takes place. For example, we have the Cl2. Now Cl2 means like this. Now each chlorine have the electronic configuration of this. Now what happens over here कि जो outermost में electrons हैं, each one electron shares to one another, जिसकी वजह से that because of that sharing they attain a 288. As the bond is made due to the sharing of the electrons, therefore such type of the bonds are called as the covalent bond. Now coming to the next part of the your metals and non-metals unit, that is your extraction of the metals. Now before coming directly to the extraction of metals, we should know how the metals occur in the nature. What is the occurrence of the metals? Now the very first thing about the occurrence of the metals we have, that is what are minerals. What are minerals? Now when we say that what are the minerals, basically we say the minerals, you can say the form of the elements or compounds in which metals occur in the nature. Minerals is the form of elements and compounds in which metals occur in nature are called minerals. Yes, one thing I would just like to remind all of you, why your cameras are off. सिर्फ ये 6-7. Again I am repeating, these 7 and including Ayushi, these 8 students will get the attendance for today. Nivesh has also came over here. बाकी जिनके भी cameras off है, I am very strictly telling you people that I am not going to count your attendance. चाहे आप सो के उठे हो, चाहे जिस भी condition में हो, your cameras should be on. जहाँ पे कोई कंपटीशन थोड़ी हो रहा है कि कौन ज्यादा सुंदर दिखेगा. Just on your cameras fast. Now this is what the minerals are. Now after the minerals, the next terminology which comes to us is that what do you mean by the ores? Now what are the ores? The minerals from which metals can be extracted are called ores. The minerals from which metals can be extracted are called ores. Now यहाँ पे एक twist है. The twist is what? कि हम ये कह रहे हैं कि और वो हो गया जहां से आप मिनरल्स को एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो. नाउ से सपोज मैं एल्युमिनियम की बात करती हूँ. दिस इज वन ओर ऑफ माई एल्युमिनियम, दिस इज द अनदर ओर ऑफ द एल्युमिनियम. ओके. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस दैट आई एम सेइंग कि मैं सिर्फ इसी से ही अपना मिनरल एक्सट्रैक्ट करूंगी. दिस इज अ बॉक्साइट ओर से सपोज. तो मैं अपना मिनरल एल्युमिनियम जो है मिनरल, I am going to extract the metal aluminum from this particular ore only. I am not going to apply any method of extraction to this particular ore to obtain a aluminum. So what is the reason behind it? The reason behind is that whenever we are going to the reason behind it is what, that we say that whenever we are going to apply any extraction method to obtain a metal from the ore, we look that it should be economically as well as it should be profitable. Okay, means अगर मेरे पास ये दो ओर्स है जिसमें से आई कैन ऑब्टेन अ एल्युमिनियम एज माय मेटल, अ प्योर फॉर्म ऑफ द एल्युमिनियम, तो वी आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई द एक्सट्रैक्शन मेथड टू दैट पर्टिकुलर ओर ओनली, जिसमें हमारा कम खर्चा हो और हमें बहुत ज्यादा एल्युमिनियम मेटल मिले, उसकी ईल्ड जो है वो बहुत ज्यादा मिले. So therefore we say that all ores are going to have the minerals, but all minerals we are saying that it is not going to be true for the minerals. Means जितनी भी ores है they are the minerals, but all minerals are not ores. Why? Because you are going to apply the extraction method only to those ores which are going to provide you the metal in the economical method and a profitable method. इतना clear हुआ that what is the mineral and what are the ores? You can unmute and say yes to me. This much is clear to all of you कि क्या mineral है and क्या ore है. Okay? Krishna, what happened? So serious looking. दिख नहीं रहा है कुछ या क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गई कृष्णा? Now, coming to the next part. बेटा हमारे कोर्स में प्रॉपर्टीज से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन नहीं आता है फॉर द आयोनिक. ओनली द क्वेश्चन कम्स एट हाउ आयोनिक बॉन्ड्स आर फॉर्म. ओके, एंड इफ यू वांट टू डिस्कस द आयोनिक बॉन्ड प्रॉपर्टीज, आई विल डिस्कस while discussing the question answers. Clear? And right now, whatever we are going to have the lectures on the daily basis, you just need to maintain the notes. The question answer part, each and every question I will be discussing in the class, and at the same time we will be doing in the class. Coming to the next. Now I have written over here the few examples of the ores. The few examples of the ores are this, like if we want to extract a sodium metal, so sodium ore is a rock salt. Aluminium metal you want to extract, its ore is bauxite. Manganese ore, pyrolusite. Zinc ore, it can be calamine, it can be zinc slime. Iron ore, hematite. Copper ore, cuprite and copper gland. Mercury ore, cinnamon. इसके अलावा भी for the every metal we have the ore. I have taken the few examples. Example maybe I have kept the example of the ore from which we get the major yield. Means जिसमें हमें सबसे ज़्यादा profitable economical manner के अंदर मेटल मिलता है, that only I have kept over here, बजाय सारे ओर्स के नाम लिखने के. Okay? Should I move to the next slide? Should I move to the next slide, students? I want your replies, beta. Okay, Shriyangi, Harshita. Okay. Now, now the next question comes to us कि हमें ये समझ में आ गया that what are the minerals, what are the ores. The next question comes, what do you mean by the extraction? Basically, what is the extraction mean? Extraction means it is a process to obtain a metal from the ore. From the ore. I am writing also definition, beta. It is a process to obtain a metal from ore. This is the definition of the extraction. Now, after the extraction, Vanna, I think your mic is on, beta. Off your mic. Now, after this, we have another definition, that is your metallurgy. Basically, what is the meaning of the metallurgy? Now, metal, जब भी आप किसी metal को extract करते हो ore में से, so there is not a single step. There is always it is associated with a multiple steps. Therefore, metallurgy is the process of obtaining, or you can say various processes involved in extraction of metal from its ore. I am writing the definition again. Various processes of extraction of metal from its ore. This is the metallurgy. Now, whenever you are going to extract a metal from ore, अब वो चाहे कोई भी metal हो, whether your metal is a reactive, very very reactive metal, or it is a unreactive metal, or it is a moderately reactive metal. Like अगर तुम लोगों को याद हो, we have done a reactivity series. Reactivity series में हमने ये किया था कि जो टॉप वाले मेटल्स थे they were the very reactive metals. और जैसे जैसे हम सिल्वर गोल्ड प्लैटिनम की तरफ आए हमने कहा they are the least reactive metals. तो जो very reactive metal हो गए, it means they are going to have the high amount of the impurities in them. क्यों? क्योंकि उनकी रिएक्टिविटी ज़्यादा है. जैसे जैसे हम नीचे आए थे we said that your gold, silver, platinum हमने ये कहा that they are we can find them in a free state. Why? Because their reactivity is low. But free state का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि they are the available in the purest form. If you are going to extract the mercury, silver, gold, platinum, then also you need to apply a method. और जो very reactive है, then also you need to apply a method. Now, whether a metal belonging to a category of a very reactive or a metal is belonging to a category of a very less reactivity, a three basic methods we need to apply for the extraction of the metal. The very first method is the concentration of ore. Now, when we talk about the concentration of ore का मतलब ये होता है that whatever the ore is being collected, like हम लोग सुनते हैं ना कि वहाँ पे सोने की खान है और लाइम स्टोन की खान है, तो वहाँ से जो भी ore कलेक्ट किया गया है उसको पहले हम एक बेसिक ट्रीटमेंट देते हैं फॉर रिमूवल ऑफ द इम्प्योरिटीज. Again I am repeating, concentration of ore का इसकी details we are not having in our according to the exam point of view. I am just explaining you what does the concentration of ore mean. Concentration of ore means that it is being subjected to the method in which you can take out the impurities. मीन्स आप उसमें उसको इम्प्योरिटीज जो बेसिक इम्प्योरिटीज होती है उससे फ्री कर रहे हो. नाउ इम्प्योरिटीज कैन बी योर एनी अदर मेटल ऑल्सो. इट कैन बी योर लाइक मोस्टली ओर जो है वो सल्फाइड या ऑक्साइड ओर्स होती है. सो बाय ऑक्साइड ओर्स बिकॉज ऑक्सीजन इज द मोस्ट एबेंडेंट एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट ऑन द अर्थ एंड इट इज अ वेरी रिएक्टिव टू. सो उसमें से आप ऑक्सीजन निकालो या फिर और जो होंगी उसके अंदर डस्ट पार्टिकल्स होंगे, स्टोन्स भी होंगे, डिफरेंट इम्प्योरिटीज कैन बी प्रेजेंट. तो अब डिफरेंट इम्प्योरिटीज के हम नाम लें, नेमिंग द डिफरेंट इम्प्योरिटीज के भाई इसमें डस्ट भी है, इसमें सैंड पार्टिकल्स भी हैं, इसमें स्टोन्स है, इसमें ऑक्सीजन है. वी गिव देम अ कंबाइंड कॉमन नेम विच इज कॉल्ड एज अ गैंग्यू. Galgue. It is a name given to the in common name given to the impurity. Whatever your impurity present in the ore, it is called as a gangue. In some books, it is also written as a matrix. Means ये 1 marks का question आ जाता है that what is the gangue or what is the matrix, or a question can be asked like this also that name impurities like in the blank form, the impurities present in the ore is called as a dash. So in any of the form 1 mark question can be asked. तो ये आपका हो गया first step, that is your removal of the impurities. Removal of the impurities का मतलब क्या हो गया, that you are concentrating the ore. Now coming to the next step of the extraction, यहाँ पे आपका first step जो है वो finish हो गया. Now the next step comes your conversion of concentrated ore into a metal. अब नेक्स्ट आपने फर्स्ट स्टेप में क्या किया, इम्प्योरिटीज हटा दी आपकी ओर्स में से. ओके, अब सेकंड मेथड पे यू आर एक्सट्रैक्टिंग अ मेटल. नाउ दिस एक्सट्रैक्टिंग अ मेटल स्टेप, यहाँ पे वी अप्लाई द मेथड अकॉर्डिंग टू द मेटल. सबके मेथड सेम नहीं होते हैं यहाँ पे. यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस इन डिटेल इन द क्लास 12 केमिस्ट्री. अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द मेटल, कि किस मेटल की क्या प्रॉपर्टी है, वी अप्लाई द मेथड ऑफ द एक्सट्रैक्शन. से सपोज हम एग्जांपल लेते हैं आयरन का. आयरन के पास मैग्नेटिक नेचर होता है, इजंट इट? अब बिकॉज ऑफ द मैग्नेटिक नेचर अगर हमें आयरन को एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है एज अ मेटल, तो व्हाट वी डू, हमारे पास एक कन्वेयर बेल्ट होती है लाइक दिस. ओके, उस कन्वेयर बेल्ट के ऊपर एक हॉपर होता है जहां से आपने जो भी ओर कंसंट्रेट करी है, इट इज गोइंग टू फॉल. एंड डाउन साइड वी हैव द 2 कंटेनर्स. नाउ ओवर हियर व्हाट हैपेंस कि जैसे आप ऊपर से अपना कंसंट्रेटेड ओर डालोगे ऑन दिस कन्वेयर बेल्ट, योर ओर विल गेट मूव. Now over here we have the magnet over here. So what is going to happen, that iron is going to attract it towards the magnet and it is going to fall in this container. And the impurities are what? They are non-magnetic in nature, so they are not being attracted over here, so they will fall in the another container. Got it? What I say? Similarly, थोड़े और एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. एल्युमिनियम, we all know that it is a light in weight, isn't it? So what happens कि light in weight की वजह से when you want to convert a ore, concentrated ore into a metal, अगर हम एल्युमिनियम का केस लें तो we have a apparatus of a drum like apparatus. Drum like apparatus के अंदर we put the certain chemicals like we get put a stabilizers, emulsifiers. क्यों? क्योंकि एल्युमिनियम तो नहीं है सिर्फ. You are going to mix aluminum with something, and after mixing over here, we put one a rotator or a baffle over here. Now what happens? The moment you have kept a solution or a concentrated ore over here, this vessel starts moving. जैसे वो क्या करते हैं, वो मक्खन निकालते हैं ना हम लोग, so say in the same manner it starts moving. Aluminium being lighter in the weight, it comes and accumulates over upside in the form of the froth. तो इस मेथड को हम बोल देंगे क्रॉस फ्लोटेशन मेथड. Similarly, depending on the properties of the metal, we apply the method of the extraction. This all what I told for the iron and aluminum, it is for your understanding. Okay. Now coming to the last step, आपके पास यहाँ पे मेटल आ गया. फर्स्ट स्टेप में आपने इम्प्योरिटीज हटाई. सेकेंड स्टेप के अंदर यू हैव कलेक्टेड द मेटल. नाउ वॉट एवर द मेटल इज बीइंग कलेक्टेड, it is still not in a purest form. Now in the last form, what you want to do, you want to obtain a metal in the purest form. So in the last step, we apply the method of a refining, or you can say a purification. दोनों ही words same है. Either you can say a refining or you can say a purification. Now in the last step, basically we do our electrolytically refining we do, or again you can say depending on the type of a metal, we apply the method of the purification or the refining. In this manner, at last we obtain the purest form of the metal. Now is it clear to all of you? Vanna, is it clear? श्रेयांगी क्लियर? गर्दन नहीं हिलानी है, माइक ऑन करके बोलना है. अंशुल, इज इट क्लियर? क्लियर अंशुल? हर्षिता? Who asked the question? And again, and once again repeat beta. In the last, repeat. Okay. Refining and purification. Refining और purification का मतलब ये होता है बेटा कि in the first step you have removed the impurities, in the second step you have obtained the metal. Okay. But जो metal हमें second step से मिला है, still it is the possibility that it consists of the certain type of the impurity. वो अभी भी purest form में नहीं है. In order to obtain the purest form, what we do? We apply the process of the refining. This refining process or a purification process again depends on the type of metal. कि आपका जो metal है, it is going to be a very reactive or a least reactive. In the next lecture, we will do the discussion of the in the three parts of the extraction. कि अगर आपका less reactive metal है तो what you are going to apply, if it is a highly reactive then what you are going to apply, or it is a moderately active then what you are going to apply. So now for today's your homework is what? Just writing the four definitions, that what is mineral, what are ores, what is extraction, what is metallurgy. In the fifth question, writing the definition of the gangue / matrix, and in the sixth question, going to write down the steps involved in extraction. Steps involved extraction के अंदर no need to explain any step, just writing the 3 points which I showed you in the slide. Is it clear to all of you? Sorry, I repeat क्या करो बेटा question? Okay. So no. First question is what is mineral? Second question, what are ores? Third question, what is extraction? Fourth question, what is metallurgy? Third question, next question, define matrix. जहाँ पे आप मैट्रिक्स लिखोगे वहां पे स्लैश गैंग्यू भी कर देना, क्योंकि दोनों में से कोई भी वर्ड पूछा जा सकता है एग्जाम में. एंड द लास्ट क्वेश्चन, स्टेप्स इन्वॉल्व इन एक्सट्रैक्शन. स्टेप्स इन्वॉल्व इन एक्सट्रैक्शन के अंदर यू जस्ट नीड टू मेंशन द 3 स्टेप्स. दैट इज योर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ ओर. फर्स्ट स्टेप आप लिखोगे कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ ओर. Second step you are going to write down, if you are writing, write down conversion of concentrated ore into metal. And the third step, purification / refining. And from the next class onwards, keep your registers with you. During the lecture you can maintain your notes, तो बर्डन थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा. Is it clear? Now I hope that today you people enjoyed the class, as after a long time I have looked you people, so I enjoyed the class. So from the next time we will be having a class in such manner only. From the next class I will be introducing a